But you see why they didn't make it, and it's because of work ethic. At the end of the day, man, like, I know you probably hear this all the time, people complaining about agents, managers, and like, they don't send me out enough, they don't do this, but like, are you reaching out to them really? Are you giving them something to work with? Are you invested in your career, or are you expecting other people to be more invested in your career than you are? You know what I'm saying? That's something that I had to come to terms with too, and realize like, man, I can't have these expectations of my managers, my agents, if I'm not delivering every day. Every day. So
it's powerful and true.
It's true. That's why people don't make it, man. That's literally why. Because even if you're not going to make it as an actor, even if that's not it for you, being around the filmmaking and that stuff, you will find other opportunities. Yeah. If you're really dedicated and you work hard, you will always find opportunity. Always. And I 100% believe that in life. Yeah. So that the people who don't make it at those times and stuff like that, maybe really think about what you can do now that you haven't done in the past that will change your outcome. Like, what kind of work can you really put in? What kind of expectations can you change? You know, and what kind of expectations can you realistically put on yourself? And pressure is not always a bad thing, man.
No, I think it's good.
I think sometimes it is good, and I feel like you are the type too that will do well under pressure. If you gotta get something done, Kolton, you're gonna get it done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's very important too. Yeah.
I think knowing myself, I definitely can procrastinate, but I'm gonna get it done.
Exactly, for sure. Yeah.
Like it's almost funny. Like I realized about that myself in school even. So it'd be per se some project or something. It got to the point where I was like, dude, I know I'm not gonna do this. Until I have to do it. So I just wouldn't even try to do it until like I had to do it, because then I would just fucking focus in and do it.
Just lock in and do
it. So instead of like worrying about it or stressing about it for days in advance, of like, oh, I should be working on that, but I'm not. Like you do all the time with things people do. I would myself, and it's like, dude, I know I'm not gonna do it until the day before. But if it matters to me like a lot, like see, that's how I know shit matters to me. Because then it's just like, no, I probably won't put it off like that.
Yeah. You know, I also have a lot of respect for you, man. Because you're not afraid. You're not scared. Like, you put yourself out there, you're doing your podcast, you're like looking for information. You're actively asking questions and stuff like that too. And again, I think that's a great quality too. Because, again, a lot of people are scared. Yeah. How many people do you know talk about, I want to start a podcast and never do it?
All the time.
Because they're scared. They don't want to put themselves out there.
I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, no, it's real talk, man. You have to, what does Nipsey say? You want to slice, you gotta roll the dice. You've got to take chances in life. If you want anything out of life, you have to take chances. Yeah.
I believe that too.
You can't be scared.
I would see that a lot, and I kind of learned that actually a lot through fitness.
Yeah.
Just working out a lot. You hear that all the time, oh, I want to get in shape. Yeah, I'm going to get jacked. Yeah, I'm going to work out every day. 9 out of 10 times. No, they fucking don't.
Yeah.
I mean, they want to. They say they do, I'm saying, but yeah, they don't follow through with it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where literally working out and working on my own body, like physically, and then seeing change from that was probably one of the first times on my own where it was like I proved to myself, fucking stay consistent, do the work, and you're gonna improve. Like, it's possible. I literally changed my physical fucking body.
Yeah.
And there was plenty of times where I was doing a program or something and like a month into it, say it's a 3-month program, like this isn't fucking working.
Yeah.
But I kept doing it, and then it seemed like all of a sudden I just turned around.
Yeah.
I'm just like, wow, that actually worked a lot.
Yeah.
And it proved to myself, you just gotta be consistent.
Yeah.
Not every day is gonna be the best day. It's the only way you're gonna improve.
Yeah.
And not every day is gonna be the best day.
Right.
You're gonna have days where you do bad in class, you do bad at the gym, you do bad in practice, you do bad at work.
Yeah.
Whatever it is you're trying to get better at.
But you gotta just push through
But
that.
just keep going. Come back the next day.
Yeah.
And that's just, I guess, where I kind of, again, it's like I know that. People tell me that. But the way I learn, I'm sure everyone's heard this who's listening many times, the way I learn is doing it.
Yeah.
Feeling it physically, mentally thinking about it, feeling what it feels like to go through that thing that someone's talking about or already told me.
Yeah.
It's like that was what it made me feel, what it feels like to, be consistent at something and see the improvement at the end, even though you're doubting it in the middle of it or at the beginning of it or wherever you have doubt, but it's like just keep fucking going.
And that's key too. Everyone has doubt, man. Everybody has doubt, and you also have to have like overwhelming faith.
Yeah.
Like, in yourself, and like understanding that patience is a thing, which is like a bitch to learn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know. I'm like, I want everything right now.
Exactly.
Yeah, but things happen when you make them happen and when they're meant to happen. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have to have the patience, and patience comes from faith. Knowing things are gonna unfold the way that you want them to unfold if you stick on this path.
That's, again, God, you're making some great fucking points here.
I love it, man. I love it, yes.
But, yeah, patience is huge. You know, you hear, I'm sure you listen to Gary Vee, I'm sure at times. Yeah. He's preaching that, and that he really stuck that in my head, like, okay, how can I practice patience? And
love Gary Vee, by the way.
Yeah, fan. Big fucking fan.
All he does is patience and self-awareness, man.
Exactly.
Self-awareness, patience, positive attitude. It's very simple.
And you're gonna, like, I want to be a fucking movie star tomorrow. It's like, but I'm not fucking ready to be a movie star tomorrow. If I had the opportunity to be a movie star tomorrow, I'd probably fucking fail. Like, I would probably have that 15 minutes. And then I would crash because, like, I'm not good enough yet, basically. So, what I'm trying to say is, it's going to come when you're ready for it. Yeah. And if it comes before you're ready for it, that's when it seems like it slips through people's fingers.
That's when it can slip through people's fingers.
Yeah, it can. Not always does, but it can.
Exactly. And again, it goes back to self-awareness, really understanding where you are at right now in your life. But that's a great point that you made, too, because, again, my roommate talks to me about this all the time, about when he was on Ray Donovan, he was working consistently. He thought, I was going to keep going. He didn't think they were going to cut him off the show. Yeah. And he wasn't really focused on other opportunities as much as he should have been. And once, that show came and went, he found himself in a position where he was like, okay, I should have not let that opportunity slip through the cracks. You know what I'm saying? So it goes to what you're talking about too, like, when you're ready, opportunities will present themselves, and if they present themselves before you're ready, you better be fucking great on your feet and figure this shit out.
Yeah, take them.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not saying don't take them, but it's just like, you can say that same thing with trading. Like, you see that because trading, investing is very mental too. It's so fucking mental. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And people would be saying like, oh, I want to, I want to have $1 million trading account. It's like, if you can't manage $1,000, my friend Nico actually said this on this show, episode number 2.
Episode 2. Check
Basically,
it out.
what he said was like, if you can't manage $1,000, if you can't manage $10,000, what makes you think you can manage a fucking $1 million account?
Literally.
Like, it's the same shit. Like, you're gonna get there when you're ready for it.
Yeah.
And are capable of managing that. Otherwise, they might slip through your fingers, and you have that opportunity.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.